All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. And three, two, one. We're live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Incredibly Dope Podcast. I'm Walker.
And I'm Mike. And hi.
And we're going to get started. We're going to get started on some topics that will really tune its way towards, we'll say the millennials. We'll say people who grew up in the 90s, early 2000s. People who grew up watching all that. And Amanda Bynes. So we're going to start with Amanda Bynes, then we're going to go over the coronavirus and how it's impacted the world. And
So, what were we talking about the other night that brought up all that and Amanda Bynes and all of that?
oh, you're asking me to remember something that
Yeah,
happened
that
more
was
than
probably
5
a
minutes
really
ago?
shit idea.
Super bad idea. Super bad. Oh,
But we were talking about something anyway, and then it brought up all that, and then we got to talking about whatever happened to Amanda Bynes because it had been like what's the last thing that she was in?
I remember one of the last things she was in. She like infiltrated a boys soccer team or something. She was playing a boy or something.
It wasn't it called She's All That?
maybe.
That's so ironic. All right,
That
let's
would
see.
be the name of her.
Amanda
hold on,
Bynes' last movie.
Nope, I'm just gonna do IMDb like a goddamn man.
Easy A, beat you to it. Good old Google.
Easy, hey. Oh my God, yeah, she was the evil witch
In
Yo, so
2010.
Amanda Bynes,
So 10 years ago.
oh my God, Easy, it was a decade ago.
Yeah, man. I don't think I ever saw it, to be honest.
Yeah, you're missing out because Emma Stone is bae in every way. So,
All right, well, good for you.
speaking of
Have
which,
at
quick question:
Quick
someone
answer.
came up to you and held a gun up to your head and said, "You need to choose two actresses. One you're gonna have a one night stand with, and one you're going to marry. Who are they gonna be?" And this is gonna make it really hard. Betty White is not an option for either. I'm sorry.
Wait, so one of them I'm gonna have a one night stand with, and the other
One
one
of
I'm gonna.
The other one, hey, you're gonna marry.
Well, see, the problem with it is most people would answer that with
No, what's your answer?
with like the physical in mind, but for me, it's like if you pick somebody that's just like really hot or something like that, you know it comes with that usually,
someone
right?
someone that you think would be.
I don't know any of them personally, so that's the problem. I'm trying to
just-
formulate
just
who I
from a
would
distance.
from a distance.
Yeah,
So without all the fucking real shit.
yeah. So
Okay.
I already have my two answers.
So I would marry Jennifer. If we're just talking about looks, I would marry Jennifer Aniston.
I respect that. That is
Of course, as
that is
anybody would.
I have the soul of a 45-year-old white male. Also a bachelor. That is a very. I respect that. I respect that.
One night stand.
He's like one night stand. I'm thinking pudding pops.
Yeah, man, I just love to shove a big old pudding pop right in my ass.
I was thinking more like Bill Cosby, but that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably safer that way.
Yeah, Bill. I'd take Bill any day. No, absolutely not.
Bill.
God, you remember that show? One night stand. I don't know, man. I've never really had anybody who I was like, oh my God, you know.
Well, of course, but like if like why not?
And it has to be like an actor or an actress.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun. Everyone sees them on TV. You go to movie theater with your kids and everyone, and you're the guy that's like, if I had to, I probably would.
I would probably choose like Mila Kunis, but it would have to be like, not today's day and age. It would have to be a couple
When she
years
was
ago.
19,
Yeah.
because
Sure.
18 makes you on borderline, and the 19's like, yeah.
But I wouldn't want to be 25 if that was the case. I would want to be of equal age because that would be like weird.
because
to
you'd
me.
still have that energy.
Well, that too, yeah.
For me, it would be Jennifer Lawrence, one night stand, and I'd marry Emma Stone.
I just watched something with Emma Stone in it, so I know who that is. She's married to
She's
Jim
quirky, adorable, and hilarious.
Is his name Jim Hadalecki?
No, she's married. Don't tell me she's married.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. I'm pretty sure she is.
I will. No, she's engaged to Dave
The guy from The
McCary.
Office, right?
No. You're thinking.
Am I thinking of somebody else?
You must be, because this is Emma Stone right here.
I see. Then who the fuck am I thinking of? Who plays Jim Halpert from The Office?
I know who you're thinking of.
John
John Krasinski.
Okay. And who the fuck is he now?
You're thinking the other Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
No. She's probably too big of a sweetheart. Emma Stone. You have to
Okay.
Google her. That's the one.
They're both like English, right? Why am I confusing the two of them?
I don't know.
I'm getting a little parched.
How tragic would it be if like an actor or an actress, the people that run pretty much our entire universe, got the coronavirus, contracted the coronavirus?
I'm about to contract some right now.
They should name something related to like impulse and physically forcing yourself on someone after Bill Cosby. That would be reasonable.
A virus?
No.
I'm lost at what you're getting at here.
No, like if you're diagnosed with like uncontrollable sexual impulses, it should be like, yeah, he's got a Cosby complex. He just can't stop shoving pudding pops up their asses and giving them roofies, and then I don't know, like something. Oh, a little bubbly. I'll go get one too.
Something to wet the whistle.
Cause why not?
Something to wet the whistle. Yeah, so we're kind of getting off topic here with not talking about Amanda Bynes. So let's figure out what the heck's been going on with her. Actually, we have a video that was just uploaded coincidentally 3 hours ago, which was pretty ironic.
That made me incredibly satisfied.
Wow.
I don't know. Oh yeah, dude. My lungs do like 76,000 push-ups a day.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I don't know if that made me incredibly satisfied or uncomfortable, but when I used my... Where'd that come from?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm getting the video for Amanda Bynes all queued up so we can watch it.
Oh, I heard...
We got to see what's going on.
Well, hold on. Before this thought's gone, my bottle of
Your butthole?
responsible adult beverage, when I popped it with the bottle popper, it made the perfect like water drop noise. No, it was like this, like, and I'm like, how did that happen? Like scientifically, if you break it down, what the fuck?
Good old Heine. But yeah, so let's get the yo, Rico, can you get the video screen on for us, dude? Thanks, man. There we go. Thank you, buddy. All right. Oh, we gotta turn the old volume up here. See what's going on.
Yo, Rico, how much space do we have on our server computer?
Treatment, and has also reportedly broken up with her fiance.
All right, cool.
What's up, guys? It's Susan Morad here with Clever News, and according to reports, Amanda Bynes has allegedly been ordered to enter
Ooh,
a
the best part about
psychiatric
this is there's two of them.
And sadly, with the recent breakup with her now ex.
Wait a minute, are we watching together right now?
She has
Yep.
also been reportedly really struggling. And before we get into the details of this story,
She
I just
looks
want to let
like
everyone know that we will be talking
the
about
daughter
some heavy topics involving mental health.
of
so you should
Caitlyn
only
Jenner.
Continue watching if you feel comfortable.
If
doing
Caitlyn
so.
Jenner slept with the
We have
mailman.
also
She, like,
included the
doesn't look
details of the crisis
anything
hotline down in the description if you
like
She would if she stopped stopped that
All right, so
fucking
according to
lip
Just
filling
Jared,
bullshit.
as reported by
Why?
The Blast,
Is that her?
The judge in Amanda's conservatorship case met with her.
If anyone tries to say
family
it is,
and
I'm
her
not gonna believe it.
then-fiancé, Paul Michael.
I think it is.
Last week and made
but
the
She's
has-
going
she
through
has
that
nice-
weird phase where like she changes her hair
And in case
color
you're
every
not familiar
5 seconds and like.
But she has nice lips.
Basically, it's when
If
a
you can
guardian is
see the
appointed by
outline
a
of her lips,
judge
but she's
to manage
filling in the
financial
lip on
affairs
top
and
because she
or
thinks it
daily
looks
life
good.
of another due to physical
And
or
it looks
mental
awful.
limitations.
She looks like a
In
fucking
Amanda's
dolphin.
case, after
See? That's
passing
the
through
shape of
health
her lip
struggles,
up top.
her mother became
It dips
her
down. That's a
conservator.
wide smile.
This gives Amanda's mum control over her affairs and finances, and she must also approve
She looks
of
like a
major
basketball
legal
star
decisions,
groupie.
such as her ability to get married. And Amanda recently spoke
look at
out about
DC.
the terms of her conservatorship.
It looks like someone
on
filled
her
it in with
Instagram,
paint.
days after reports
Oof,
indicated that
Jesus.
her mum would not allow her daughter to marry
She
her
looks like a
then-fiancé,
Daryl after a
Paul
sex
Michael.
change.
At the time, Amanda posted this video where she apologized for airing her personal drama online.
I'm sorry that this is what I'm dealing with, and I'm sorry to put my problems onto the internet, but this is what life has come to.
What? I just can't.
What's
get my
that
eye off
above her
rest of her lips.
eyebrow? Is that like a mole?
Appreciate your
I think it's a bullet hole. She's pretty much
Since
Snoop
this
Dogg
post,
now.
Amanda
Or is
and
that
Paul
like a
have just
tattoo?
split up. The couple got
I don't
engaged
really
on
care.
Valentine's Day.
I
Oh,
think
look at
it's
the
like
size of that
a disposable-
rock, dude. Is that her
disposable
actual
shopping
ring?
bag.
Everyone, this is Paul, my fiance.
What's up?
I'm so lucky. As you can see, he's dropped a...
Can we pause this real quick? Can we,
They-
actually, I can control this, right?
Yep. They look like
Hold on.
a couple off of Teen Mom 2, dude. That's
They do.
literally what's going on.
Listen to this guy. So this guy, she clearly held him at gunpoint, and she was like, "You're gonna do a fucking video with me right now, or I'm leaving your ass. I'll never touch your penis again. You're doing one with me right now." Listen to him. He goes, "What's up?" He's like, "Hey," literally.
Rolls his eyes.
Rumors of the couple breaking up started when Amanda.
He's dropped a gorgeous. And he's also the best person on the face of the earth.
I like.
Rumors of
Dude,
the
it was
couple
so
going like
like unenthusiastic, wasn't it? I like
Right here,
it.
right here. So I'm gonna turn my way up right here. He's like fucking killing me now. He's like, I stuck it in because she was famous at some point, but damn, this is beat.
I'm so lucky. As you can see, he's dropped a gorgeous. And he's also the best person on the face
What's up? What's up?
The couple got engaged on Valentine's
He's
Day.
dropped
just
that
about
gorgeous,
3
though.
weeks ago after
And that rock?
Yeah, is that the real
That's
thing?
not rock. That's a bowl.
Let me go on Instagram real quick and let me confirm if this is really her
Hey
ring.
everyone, this is Paul, my fiance.
What's up?
I'm so lucky.
Amanda,
As you can
take that
see,
shit out of
he's
your
dropped a
nose.
gorgeous. And he's also the best person on the face of the earth, but...
rumors of the couple.
I mean, I guess
They
do
look
whatever
like
you
a
want,
Patterson
but
couple. They look like that couple that like she posts like a post on Instagram and she's like, try to name a couple cuter than this and you'll fail, and like in the selfie is clearly scabs right on the inner part of her elbow where she's, you know, slapping and rapping and smashing.
oh my god, dude. Is this her real profile?
Yeah, I know. She looks like a Daryl, right?
No, look at, do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I was just on her profile before, dude.
So
Amanda
she
Bynes
has
Real or
400, yeah, 401,000 followers. And the description of her Instagram account is always leave people better than. Oh, okay. I thought that said something else for a second. I thought it was a lot more.
What did you think it said? Because we should just assume that it says that. What do you think it said?
People always leave when you need them or something like that. I don't know why I thought that. But I was scrolling to find a picture of the ring, and there is no picture of this ring here. So we can't confirm if that's the actual ring or not.
I think it's because
Unless-
that picture is from when they were at.
That
the,
looks like a fucking stock photo.
They were at Kaylee Jewelers and they had to leave it because they can't afford it anymore because she spent all her money on rehab. and
Did she
drugs.
have a? Well, yeah, I guess she has a drug problem, right? Is that what it is?
Wait, why is she? I want to like be able to scroll down and reminisce upon my childhood, but you scroll down and it looks like she's a nun that went bad. What? Look at the second to last picture, dude. Look at her on the left. It looks like someone.
I can't
beat her up,
see
stuffed her
what
with
it is that
Botox.
you're looking at because you're not on the watch
No,
me screen.
I know, but go.
Oh, you're looking on her Instagram.
Yeah, go to the second to last picture of her Instagram and just get a good hard look at her on the left. Imagine she was approaching you in a bar with seductive eyes. How fast would
Why
you
does everything have to be so seductive?
How fast would you want to run away? It's just a seductive kind of night. It was a beautiful day outside, so it's like, you know, let's detune and make out a little bit, you know?
Do I make you horny? Is that what it is?
Pleading the fifth.
Wait, so which picture were you referring to?
The second to last one. Just get a good look at her on the left. Wow.
The second to last one?
Mm-hmm. No, second to last. Sorry, second.
The last picture, but she's on the left in the picture.
Yeah.
The one at the Staples Center.
Staples Center. Look at her.
The Staples Center one.
Yeah. What is that? What's happening?
I don't know, man. Like,
I know we're gonna cut a lot of this out, but she's just. It's just. It really goes to show that you need to be so.
tell me why. Tell me why
Easy.
there's just on the discovery page. There's just a baby sucking on a tit on Instagram, dude. Like, what the fuck, man?
What? Where?
He's like,
Oh,
oh,
your
where?
discovery page?
Yeah, if you just go on the regular ass search thing, you don't type anything in. You just click the the search thing, dude. So how many 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds are taking their parents? Oh, let me go on Instagram real quick and fucking, oh, titty. I get whatever, I guess. Let's finish this video.
Breaking up started when Amanda suddenly deleted or archived every photo she posted with Michael on Instagram. She also shut off the comments on all of her posts that are still up.
See,
And she
if
has
you
not
take a good
published
look
the
at her
news
there,
direct
I
post
paused
since
it.
March the 1st,
Nope.
when she shared photos
not
with
letting me
friends
pause
as
it?
they
Or are
celebrated
you
her
playing
being
it?
sober for
I'm playing
14
it.
months. But just yesterday,
when I hit
Paul
pause, you hit
confirmed
play?
to Us Weekly that they
I'm
called
playing it
off
now.
their engagement, but added that he still loves her. Another source told Us Weekly
I'm trying
that,
to
quote,
pause it, and it's
"Amanda
like it
is
won't
really
fucking
upset about
pause.
it and not taking
Are you
it
playing
well
it?
at all."
Yeah.
Paul realized the
I'm not
relationship was
clicking
not
anything.
going
I
forward because of the obstacles of the conservatorship.
Pause.
Rico made it play. Why did you pause it? What is the purpose of the pause?
If you look at her right there, you can kind of see Amanda Bynes. She's still there.
Yeah.
She's still inside there somewhere. She's still there. It's inspirational.
Yeah, I bet you in 10 years she'll sober up and she'll come back and she'll do a fucking reunion of all that. And it'll be great. It'll be hilarious. It'll be like the next Saturday Night Live,
Another source
basically.
told Us
There you
Weekly
go,
that,
Amanda.
quote, "Amanda is really upset about it and not taking it well at all. Paul realized
that-
the relationship just couldn't
You're one
go
move
forward
away
because of the obstacles
from being
of
back
the
on top.
conservatorship, and Amanda must live at a sober living facility." And
So
now
what
the
is her
blast is
personality
reporting that a
like?
secret hearing was held on
Curious.
Thursday, March the 5th.
Yeah, I
where
wonder
the
what
judge
it's like
met
to,
with
like, chill with
everyone
her.
and discussed Amanda and
So
Paul's
I feel that
engagement
after
and her current
all of
mental
the-
state. After
after
hearing
all
the
of my-
details, the judge allegedly ordered Amanda to be placed into a psychiatric facility.
That can't be
And they
current.
report that since she has agreed to enter the facility, she was not taken straight there from the courthouse. However, the blast reports that when Amanda was reportedly supposed to check herself into the live-in facility,
Yo, that
over
chick
the
on the left
weekend,
makes Amanda
she
Bynes'
never
eyes
showed
look
up
super
and is
close
now
together.
supposedly refusing to cooperate. The blast also reported that Amanda and Paul's split was also in part because he, quote, freaked out after meeting with the judge and hearing all of the details of Amanda's situation. They said that he ended things with Amanda because he didn't want to get himself into any trouble and doesn't want this to affect his sobriety. While it's still
Is that a
unclear
mole,
what
or does
next
she
steps
glue a
will be
Skittle
taken
to her
ensure
forehead?
Amanda
I don't
will
know.
get any mental health treatment
It looks like
needed,
one of those
we're
brown
wishing her
Skittles,
nothing but
the ones you're not
best
supposed
and
to
hope
eat.
she gets the help she needs. And Amanda's fans are doing the same. They are taking to Twitter to share their support. One person wrote, "Sending my love and strength to Amanda Bynes, rooting for you, babe."
Amanda paid her
Another
to say it.
person wrote, "Amanda Bynes, sending my love to your timeline."
But don't get me
and
wrong,
keep
I
going."
genuinely
Another said,
would love nothing
"Hoping
more than to see
Bynes
Amanda
is
Bynes
okay
come out of
and gets
this
the help she needs.
and
Mental
see
health
her-
is no joke, and I hope
I
she
see her
is
succeed,
surrounded by
man.
love and support during this
You know,
challenging
see her come
time.
back from all
And we
this, and
couldn't
because
agree
I know
more.
she
We're
has
wishing
acting
Amanda
ability. I
the
know she
best
has
and hope
acting.
she is doing okay.
I really don't feel like
we said in
acting
the
is a
beginning,
talent
this latest
ever.
news
I
about
feel like
Amanda
acting
all
is
just
literally
based
an
on
ability.
online
It's an ability
reports.
to take
We
on
haven't heard
a
directly
character,
from
a
Amanda
role, a
about this
persona,
yet.
an
But
emotion.
regardless, we hope she's getting
The only
any
talent
help
behind
she
it is
might
emotional
need.
control.
But I want to hear from you.
Oh, but I would love to see her come back. I'd love to see her not even come back, just actually fully rehabilitate. You know what? I've been tired of all this shit. Every time I turn around, you know, one of my buddies is like, "Oh yeah, my buddy just died. My buddy just died. My buddy just died. Drugs, 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 drugs." Like it's becoming way too normal of a thing. It really is. It's like, "Hey, what'd you do today?" "Oh, I had McDonald's." "Ah, me too." "Hey, I had a dude that I used to go to high school with OD today." "Oh yeah, me too." It's like, it's nice to see that she's
What's a little
so far.
concerning is how young the kids are that are starting to diverge into all of those like really hard drugs. I mean, right before we left Jersey, there was that kid that he like ran into a gas station on, I think it was on
Oh my god, yeah.
route. What was that route?
I know the lawyer who defended him.
Oh, really? Yeah, I used to drive by that gas station for work.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure he was like 19 years old, something like that.
He's had previous convictions of driving while high on the same drug.
It's like, do you remember where you were at and what you were doing at that age? And we're not even like that much older than that kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going through my own shit. Yeah, I remember.
But like, I was never ever like affiliated with that stuff, and like maybe it was just because I was, you know, fortunate enough to not grow up in an area where that was as relevant.
I was definitely never affiliated with anything like that.
No, dude.
Maybe
not
a
at
little
all.
bit of like, hey, you want to hang out and drink a beer that I stole from my dad's fridge and smoke some crappy pot?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like, that was the worst it ever got. And they're like, hey, you want to get stoned and climb a tree? Like, that was the most dangerous it ever got.
Right.
It was never like, hey, you want to shoot up?
Exactly.
No.
It's like,
I think...
yeah, I don't know. It's a sore subject, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. No, drugs in general are a sore subject, which is why, you know, I will voice my feelings and
What
thoughts
do
towards
you
the fact
think
that...
about the whole like debate of people should just be allowed to do whatever drugs they want?
No.
No, I'm not. I don't mean like, you know, over abuse them and everybody just running around eating each other's faces off in the street.
Like
but I'm talking about like somebody who's addicted to heroin that doesn't necessarily see a problem with it, and they need to use it because they go through the withdrawals and all of the negative things, and they use it in, I don't want to say a responsible fashion because it's not responsible, but they're, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a weird...
I disagree with it because it's like I need Pepsi from time to time for my type 2 diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the type 2 diabetes is actually something that
you originally got from drinking too much of the Pepsi in the first place. Exactly.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's just like that post that went viral on Facebook not too long ago. And the post was the creation of safe injection sites. Now, it is one thing to be like, listen here, all right, you doing them drugs, boy. And we don't want you doing them drugs, boy. And it's another to be like, well, fuck it, you gonna do it anyway. Come on over here and do it right. No.
Yeah, so like, what are you, just lining up and stepping on a conveyor belt and just getting your shot for the day?
Come on, daddy.
Yeah.
No,
I'll see you in 12 hours.
That's not okay. That's just like creating the child sex dolls to help pedophiles satisfy their urge. I saw that pass through Facebook and was like, nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
When you put
here,
it that way, that's
okay.
like, I mean, that's pretty out there, but that's totally relevant. That's a valid comparison, I would say.
Cut his dick off.
chill. No. Well, yeah.
When it comes,
I don't know,
when
dude.
it comes to the person who can't live without the meth, all right, we'll just temporarily remove your legs and arms until you're not addicted anymore. Just your arms. Actually, no, I bet they could still manage to do something with their feet. Yeah, we'll just completely remove the ability, and then eventually they'll be like, all right, well, fuck. This sucks.
Yeah, see,
They no longer have the urge to shoot up.
But you would think that by now, in 2020, they would have come up with like a way to properly wean you off of that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing
and the
is,
reason there's not is because there's an agenda behind it, I feel like.
That's not it. I'm telling you right now. Like, being someone who's tasted, swashed, swallowed, fucking puked back up trauma. The problem with drugs is not the inability to come off of it. It's usually the turmoil that created someone to make the decisions to take them. And let's say they have a really fucked up life. They came from a really fucking abusive family, a traumatic family of fucking druggies and scumbags, and all their friends are druggies and scumbags, and there's so much weight, there's so much trauma, there's so much negativity everywhere that I can imagine that they would start to sober up and clarity would start to come about. And once they once again have the taste in their mouth of how fucked up reality is around them, 360, right back at it. You know, and it's I've met a lot of people who have talked about the effects of it and talked about how it's the only thing in their life that makes them feel amazing. It's the only thing in their life that makes them feel good. It's the only, you know what I mean? It becomes an escape for trauma. The problem is, if you are going to hold someone in a corner with a pitchfork and say, fuck you, you're doing drugs, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you need to come off them, you need to come off them, you're not going to get any messages across, because you're you know what I mean? You're trying to convict someone of something that is what feels like the only solution to their problems. You literally have to take 100 steps back and try to, you know, work on improving everything before that. So if it's their life beforehand, you need to get them in a position where they can really have a new life, you know. And I know that usually by the time people get there, they're so far deep into the drugs that they're gone. They're burnt out, their brain's fried, they're fucked. But there are people out there who get hooked on something because it feels like the only way that they can get out of this world and somehow still be here, that, you know, we still have the opportunity to help them have wonderful lives and come off these drugs. You know, anytime you ever see someone who's 2 years sober, 3 years sober, what do they all have in common? Jobs, maybe careers or something they love.
Yeah.
They look healthier, they feel better, they found a relationship, they worked on themselves. Everything that they had escaped while doing drugs, they had turned the page and rehabilitated and created and evolved with. You know what I mean? So it's like, people always do the same thing, and it's always, you're a goddamn idiot, you're doing drugs, just stop it. There's a reason that these people are fucking hooked. We have to help them solve those reasons and be there for them as people. And then it's like, why would I do this drug? I have this amazing opportunity to fucking, you know, rehabilitate my life. You know what I mean? I have people who love me, this and that. And every time I've ever had a friend who's come off drugs, that's always what it is. It's like, hey man, you know, one day I was spending time with a family member that I didn't even know loved me. And we connected, we talked, and the next thing you know, like, I woke up the next morning and it was really hard and I was fucking sweating and I almost pissing myself, but I didn't want to anymore. You know, I just wanted to try to have a great day and to do everything I could to avoid it. And I wanted to talk to them. I wanted to see them, you know, and that's it. It starts there, and it's like one good thing is planted and then it stems out into a tree, and those tree it develops into branches and leaves and everything, and that's just what becomes of their life.
Did you ever have like a friend that you were pretty close with that ever had a problem with this stuff?
I've had a lot of friends that I wouldn't consider them best friends, like people that,
but like good enough, you like hang out with
myself.
Yeah.
Yep. There's even one that did not recover. There's one that, you know, I've had a semi-distant friend that actually died last year from an overdose. It was last year. I think it was last year. Yep, right in my hometown.
Wow.
You know, rode bikes with the guy and smoked pot with the guy when we were in high school. And I remember when he got out of rehab, the last time that I knew, don't take this the wrong way, he got out of rehab for drugs, and I wanted to get him out of his house, and I didn't want him to feel like a child. I didn't want him to feel like an idiot. I didn't want him to feel like a piece of shit. So I took him to the bar to play pool. You know what I mean? I took him there, but we didn't have to get drunk. We didn't have to get high. You know what? Yeah, right. I took him there, and it was for drugs. He was a drug addict.
Right.
But I took him there, bought him some cold sodas with some ice, and we played pool all night on me and smoked cigarettes and had a great time. You know what I mean? And you know, when it came time for him to like sell the tab, I paid the tab, and just, you know, that was my last memory with him. And then
Right.
you know, from then on, I knew that he wasn't stopping.
Yeah.
And you know what? He didn't even really have, from what I know, that bad of a life around him. You know what I mean? Like, he had a sweet mother, your average goofball, you know, semi-douchey dad.
But it didn't seem like the family members had any underlying problems of that nature that he might have inherited.
His sister's also a druggie.
Ah, okay.
But his parents aren't. It's weird. It's strange.
Do they come from like a middle class home type of thing, or are they like?
No. They're not even lower middle class.
Oh, okay.
Low class. Now, on the brink of poverty, but doing okay.
Okay.
You know, like they still have a roof over their heads.
Right.
But I know somebody. It was actually someone that my sister had dated growing up. He was her first boyfriend. This guy was cool, man. He was really cool. He was a ton of fun growing up. You know, he always had a childish spirit. I was always good for, you know, if we did something wrong as kids, he'd sit us down, he'd talk to us, and he'd say, "Hey, man, you know, you don't want to be like this. You don't want this to happen. You know, you want to do this. You want to do that, right, buddy?" You know, and I would just be like, "Yeah, okay, all right, cool. Let's go across the street and get a snack and hang out and go ride bikes." It's like, "Yeah, okay, this is awesome." You know, he was a good dude. He had a good soul. He meant well, had positive intention. He is now a completely brain fried potato. Like, I'll see him and he'll be like, "Hey, buddy." "Hey, buddy."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" And he's like, Good, you?" Even though, like, yesterday I saw him get knocked over and arrested by cops with blood pouring down his face and a broken bottle on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Wearing the same shit, blood all over his shirt. You know, looked like he pissed himself and he's covered in dirt. And he's like, "Hey, man, you know, I'm having a great time. Just having a great time. Just having a great time. You know, just having a great time." You know? It's like, ooh. And you try
Yeah.
to talk to him, and there's nothing really there. It's a super shallow.
You gotta
kiddie
wonder
pool.
if somebody like that stopped, just completely like cold turkey stopped, would they be able to get any of it back?
This is what I think would happen. They would stop. 3, 2, 1. Like, I don't think his brain or body would be able to sustain normal life. I think if he'd stopped, and I don't even know what he does. I feel like everything. Because his brain is so shot. Like, this dude is so... I tried to have a conversation with him not too long ago. Not too long, I mean like 3-4 years ago. And I was like, "Hey, man, like, you know, have you ever thought of trying to get away from all this shit? Have you ever thought..." And he's like... And the response was very, like... There was nothing there. There was nobody there. There was no recognition of the fact that he was doing things that was destroying him. It seemed like his life had stopped a long time ago in terms of his mental connection to his subconscious and his life. You know what I mean? Like, his life is just kind of dragged behind his carcass that he's just pumping full of this bullshit. And the progression of it just stopped a really long time ago, and he had just completely shut out since. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing there, nothing processes in that department. You know, it's like you open the door was locked and dusty, but somehow it opened, and it's like, hello.
Does he work anymore?
hello." No, dude.
So how does he
I
get
don't
money
think
for
he
this
would be
stuff?
capable. He's like homeless. I always see him on the street.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's not
It's a
funny
great
at all.
time. Yeah, I think for Christmas I'm gonna get him a cardboard box. I watched SpongeBob. I don't want to hear any shit from anybody because the possibilities of a cardboard box are endless.
With a little.
Imagination.
Oh my
Johnny,
god.
chill.
Dude, you could draw windows on there. You could get like popsicle sticks that you could pull out of a dumpster and a white Sharpie from somebody, or like whiteout, and make a white picket fence. You can do anything. Anything. The possibilities are endless, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, drugs is a big topic. On social media, there's always been the great debate of, you know, disease, not disease, and then there's always been the scientific debate. And that is a topic that I want to make a point that I will never openly, comfortably discuss here. I will peer-to-peer me to you, but it's such a controversial thing that I'll never talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll message you my beliefs. I'll tell you my beliefs and my thoughts and my perspectives, but it's one of those things that you it's like opening a Pandora's box.
Right.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm good, you know?
All right. Well, let's fucking transition maybe to something a little bit more lighthearted, shall we?
Did you say transition? Because
Yeah.
it's 2020, man. You're speaking the people's language, dude.
Why? Are you trying to tell us something here?
No, I was just saying. It's like, hey, you want a McDonald's? Yeah, after I take my hormones.
Jesus, good lord.
Just so you know, there's two. One's meant for breathing and one's meant for food.
Let's see here.
You go, and then it's like...
Yeah, so anyway, we didn't really touch too much up on the coronavirus. I don't even think we did.
Are you drinking a Corona, by the way?
Yeah, I am, actually.
Is it too much to say that you're super extra right now? And
I made sure that I got extra virus in here.
I consistently have this... I feel that you are my hero right now.
I'm
By
really...
the way, that focus...
Yeah,
if you get the coronavirus, that's what happens to you, man. Your whole life just becomes a blur. You have to get super close. No. Oh, you fucked it up.
There we go.
Focus back on the bottle, and then you have to get your face close enough to focus on it. It's gonna go bloop, and then your face is gonna be gone. It's a quick transition.
I'm not trying to give out free advertisements, actually.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for this money, bitch. Pay for this money, bitch.
It's not working.
Fuck
you have
it.
to cover your face. Well, it's detecting your face, and it's like, "Hello, Mr. Bond.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again."
Did you actually know that today in Italy, they've quarantined pretty much all of Italy. They've like just done a massive countrywide shutdown.
Is it because countrywide people stopped doing this? And they're like, you must be dying.
Yeah, that was actually the kryptonite of the coronavirus. If you knew that it was coming your way, you just went like this, and it went away. And apparently, that's just not the case anymore. It's mutated and taken a new form, and now you can't defeat it with just that. But I was looking for like what it meant as like a lockdown, and they were saying that they locked down the schools, the universities, theaters, cinemas, bars, and
I need to point something out to you
the
really quick.
nightclubs.
I think it would be really funny if while you're in the middle of talking, I put my headset down and just walked away.
Yeah.
So I might do that from time to time, just so you know.
Okay. Restaurants and bars are allowed to be open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Malls and markets could open on weekdays if they could assure a meter. And, okay.
Why'd you stop? You definitely didn't have to stop, dude. I could hear you.
How can you hear me right now? You can't hear me right now. You smell like absolute shit. You pick your belly button lint and you freaking eat it, dude. You the type of dude to itch his butt crack and smell his hand afterwards to see what it smell like.
Yo, sad happy.
What's up?
I'm gonna need an address so I know where to send this cock soup to, so we can review it at the same time.
Yeah, is
We'll
it
have to make it the same way.
is it only available in Jersey? Nice.
I don't know. I just know that they sell it at the shop right near me, and
Yeah, we don't got ShopRites down here. But anyway, there's 108,000 confirmed cases.
108,000 confirmed cases?
Yep. Now there's 3,821 deaths related to the novel coronavirus.
How many deaths?
Apparently 3,821.
And this just came about, right?
Well, so like, how much do you know about it?
Not shit.
Oh, really? Okay.
I've heard things. I've heard like it's lab grown, it's lab born.
Yeah. So, from what I've heard about it is it's just like a mutation of the flu, like the regular old flu, and people have basically been discrediting the coronavirus and saying that it's not as big of a deal as everybody is making it out to be, because it hasn't caused as many deaths and there's a really high survival rate and recovery rate of it and all of that good stuff. The only thing that kind of like I don't necessarily agree with that point of view with is it's only been out for how long now? You know what I mean?
A month, right?
Yeah, it hasn't really been a whole lot of time. So how can you say that those statistics are going to hold up? You know what I mean?
Say, oh, it's not that bad.
As it spreads more and more, it could very well, like, you know, cause a lot more havoc. But at the same time, it's like now it's election time and we're seeing a repeat history here with all of these different, you know, viruses that we've had over the years. Real nice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I didn't want to be rude. I just wanted to spice up the mood.
Gotcha. A little bite here. 2004, there was SARS. 2008, I don't even remember a lot of these. Avian. Do you remember the avian virus from 2008? I don't remember that one. I remember
Ebola.
2010, we had swine flu. 2012, we had MERS. 2014 was good old Ebola. Oh, remember the Zika virus in 2016? And then Ebola came back for a repeat offense in 2018, and now we're dealing with the coronavirus.
Ebola came back for... Why didn't nobody tell me this? Dude, I would have totally visited.
I know. I couldn't believe he was in town. But yeah, so it's like it's hard to determine whether or not it's a legitimate thing because the media just has such an overwhelming ability to kind of put whatever they want people to believe right in front of their faces just because everybody's on the television all the time. But I think it's starting to get to the point where people are really migrating from watching actual television and they're moving more towards other you know, things like streaming services.
I would love to believe that.
Well, believe it.
You mean for news or like just like watching
TV? Just watching television in general. I mean, personally, me, I don't have cable here. You know, we only have streaming services and YouTube, and that's really all we use, and that's really all we need to use. And I find that not having all that fabricated news.
You said all that. Hashtag Amanda Bynes.
I don't know if I get the reference.
Oh, the show.
Oh, now I get the reference.
Mike, you're with me, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk about the coronavirus, and you're over here throwing me back through a loop for Amanda Bynes references.
I made a quick reference, man. Come on.
Yeah. See you later.
Nope, we can reconnect it. We can loop back.
Nope, it's your fault too.
Really?
Yep.
We got to be able to do this, so we got to be able to keep up.
Yep.
Yo, Rico, can you backtrack just a little bit and find out where Sad Happy was? Yeah, just rewind a little bit. I don't know, like 45 seconds?
I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about the stupid fucking coronavirus, to be honest with you.
No,
it's
but
like...
listen, you were brushing up on an important topic. This is where you ended off. You ended off on the fact that people are swaying away from actual television and people are not like old school TV. and they're tuning more towards streaming services and such.
Right.
Now, with that being said, that's awesome. Because that also means that they have less of a chance to be subjected to the fucking bullshit that people call news.
Well, but if you really take a hard look at what's going on here, we used to live in a world to where there's Hollywood and there's the production companies and there's televisions and I guess radio in a sense, and everything is very controlled. And it's very difficult for somebody to just come along and say, I'm going to make a TV show and I'm going to air it and it's going to be on everybody's television in America. But it is a little bit easier for you to develop maybe your own website or maybe a channel on another website and essentially reach your audience in that fashion. And when you do it that way, if you were to, let's just say you opened up your own website and there was a streaming service of it on there. I don't know what it would be for. It could be for, yeah, I mean, it could be for movies, it could be for television shows, it could be for all different kinds of stuff. Did you just say what? Prawn?
Oh, you looking on your Twitch chat?
No. Oh, what you eating there?
Nothing. No, something. What's a little something? Why?
Today, we're going to be eating.
Yo!
Dude, imagine a
Salad
streaming
fingers.
service.
Salad fingers.
Imagine a streaming service for freaking ASMR. Right? You pay like, I don't know.
Service for fetishes.
Oh god, dude, that'd be weird.
No, that's what that is. People love. You don't watch ASMR because you're like, my day could really use a boost in detail. No, people listen to that because they're like, I want to hear fat chick literally air chug.
But the majority of the people that do the videos for ASMR are actually, they're not fat. They're not.
Deep down there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, aren't we both?
You don't sit there and record.
As you inhale a cannoli.
Like half a pound of prosciutto, black peppered ham.
Oh, the thing with the cheese and the salami wrapped around it or whatever?
Nope, absolutely not. I'm an adult, okay? Black bear.
What do you mean? That's an Italian delicacy, dude.
I know, I'm just playing. Peppered black bear prosciutto ham. It is absolute tits. It's good stuff, dude.
But yeah, I think because if you really think about it, man, it's like, let's say you come out with a website and it doesn't even have to be big, right? You get 1,000 people a month to subscribe to you at $10. You're making 10 grand a month. You know what I mean?
Less cost. So yeah, we'll assume you're making.
Yeah,
5
but what's
grand a
the cost? You're streaming.
You gotta bleach your butthole because that's what you're streaming.
Yeah, so you got to pay for the bleach.
Yeah, and if you pay for someone else to do it, man, you know what I mean? It sucks doing it yourself.
Yeah, yeah, and of course,
fall asleep. I mean, there's a chance you could fall asleep. Sorry.
during.
Yeah, during the bleach, and then you wake up with a burned butthole. And
Because
then
you,
the next
'cause
time
you
you
sat
poop,
in it too long, right?
it feels like a torpedo exited your ass at 5 million miles an hour.
Wow.
That's the best
Projectile
response.
torpedo shit.
So can I get just a real quick review of the photo I sent you this morning without details?
Why without,
That's it. That's all I needed.
why without details?
Well, just because we don't want
You
the
don't
crowd to know what it was.
Why?
I mean, you can tell them. I don't care. I just think it's funny or if we don't say it. You can say it. I don't give a shit.
No, you gave a shit, dude. You gave a lot of shit.
I gave a week's worth. I was amazed. Like I
It
woke up,
almost looked
sat
like
on
a
the
bowl
toilet
of
for, like,
cereal. I almost thought that I was looking like a bowl of
brownie
like
cereal.
frosted mini wheats almost that have been sitting out too long.
Frosted mini yeets.
Yeah.
But I woke up and I could feel my system was like, man, I need a nap.
That looked like, in The Exorcist when she throws up all over the guy. That's what I picture basically happening down there.
Now,
But it looked like it came out in little pellets almost.
It was just one steady stream, like, and it must have been like watching like the ice cream dispenser, except it just swirls around. It looked like a small intestine.
When you put the Play-Doh in the thing and you press down and it comes out of the thing,
and you like try to cover the whole paper.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I didn't really think a whole lot happened. It felt like nothing was happening, and I got up and turned around. I was like, it's full. I filled the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then you went bobbing for apples, right?
Bobbing for apples? Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. I got the biggest straw that I have, and I went.
Oh man. Oh my gosh.
Nothing like recycling.
Yeah, man.
That's why when you got done dating your sister, I said I dated her too.
That's not a legitimate thing, though, you think, right? Like, does shit have any nutrients in it?
So I think the general idea behind that scientifically is no. Is your body's like, we don't really need any of this because it's garbage. And then it comes out of your butthole. I really don't think that
shit have...
It's technically going to.
Because there has to be some stuff that your body didn't absorb. Does human feces have any nutritional value on what the hell is this website? Quora? Quora?
Quora. I know the website. Let's just do this.
Not that I'm aware of. However, human fecal matter is being used to replace healthy bacteria in the gut, which for one reason or another, often following...
Feces. Wow, you can make a burger out of poop. Fresh feces contains around 75% water, and the remaining solid fraction is 84 to 93% organic solids. Already sounds pretty good. Already sounds like a vegan burger. These organic solids consist of 25 to 40% bacterial biomass. Yep, still vegan burger. 2 to 25% protein or nitro matter. 25% carbohydrate. 25% carbs or undigested plant matter, and 2 to 15% fat. Dude, that is literally the meatless burger.
Dude, could you imagine we found out that meatless burgers were actually just human shit?
Why is that so funny? Why is that so great? Like, you have to try this, man.
Can you eat your own
meat, but it's so delicious. Where'd it come from? A buffalo. Making meals out of poop. Pooping after eating. No. Cooking with feces, the dog poo page.
This week's query comes from Gawker writer Max Reed. Can you eat your own poop? We've all heard of people who claim that drinking your own urine has health benefits. Why not poop? Would there be any benefits to eating your own poop? Since it's already been fully processed by our own bodies, how could there be any dangers? Might it even be good for us?
Yeah, I love nitrogenous matters.
A big difference between urine and poop is that urine is sterile, while poop is, well, smelly and full of bacteria. That said, those are the same bacteria that live in your gut and play many healthy roles in your body, so... I don't know what the hell that word... Oh, so... Coronavirus? Coprophagy? This means eating poop. Coprophagy is eating poop.
Sign me up.
Is not necessarily unhealthy unless the poop originates from an unhealthy individual.
Oh my god, dude. My poop probably created the coronavirus.
Dude, so imagine like in the future, right? 100 years, and they're like farming human beings, basically. And they're just only letting them eat like vegetables and stuff so they have healthy shit. So that they can...
I just imagined like eating the ass of like a really hot, healthy individual. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. It's probably good for me.
Look at this person. Thank you for the interesting query. Drinking your own urine and eating your own poop is perfectly safe. It almost sounds like they encourage it. Urine is sterile, poop is not.
It smells so fucking bad. Like, my poop does not smell safe. It does not smell
There are
delicious.
no positive effects of eating your own poop that I know of.
Okay, well, I sent you a link, and I really think we need to review it. Actually, let me just bring it up on the...
Yeah, let's do that.
Watch Together extension.
What the heck?
The hell is even that?
Should we do that? Should we do that?
What the hell
Hold
is
on,
even that?
I'm installing the extension right now.
All right, let me get it.
I have to sign in. Hold on.
To add to Firefox. Gosh. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, just go to the link that I sent you. It is super important. Cooking with feces. Here are some great ways to have good times cooking with poo. Golden brown poo pancakes.
Wait, can you send it to me on Facebook actually? Just because I can't minimize Discord chat.
Yeah, brother.
It was on Discord. Oh. Your phone? You want to look at it on your phone?
No, I'm gonna
Golden brown poo pancakes. One of my favorite pancake recipes. The dog poo caused the pancake to change to golden brown.
Wait! This isn't a legitimate website?
Yeah, it's a website.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's a website. Times have changed, my friend.
Are you kidding me? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta adjust this so that people
We
can
can
see
make
this.
dog poo poo pancakes and cuck soup.
Why can't... Hold on. Let me
It's
fix...
2020. The possibilities are endless.
Let me take the crop off of this. There we go.
Did you say crop or crap?
Yeah, I got a crop. There we go. All right. We're in.
Go to golden brown poo pancakes.
I can't believe this is that we've just discovered a hidden gem in the culinary arts field.
Culinary arts? How about the epitome of culinary?
Culinary farts. One of my favorite... This is a real fucking website, dude.
The dog poo
Someone
causes
pays to
the
host
pancakes
this.
To change to a golden brown. Tastes great, fun to make. Just remember to collect the poo when it's fresh. 2 cups flour, 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, 4 tablespoons or teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1.5 cups milk, and it gets way better.
Dog poo puree?
Dog poo puree.
So it's dog shit.
Oh, yeah,
dog
dude,
poo.
The best of the best.
Okay.
That's why when you smell it, you go.
So is
like,
it? Do you think that this is like a fetish that people have? People have a fetish?
No,
for-
this is a way of life, dude. It's just recycling. This is being efficient about your life. Like you pay for your dog to eat dog food, right? Obviously, let's turn that into a meal for us. A Sunday fucking meal after a long, hard week. Let's eat some dog shitty fucking shit cakes. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Why waste it? Why let it grow the fucking... You let them shit out in the yard, then the grass grows quicker, then you got to mow it more, which costs gas and maintenance on your mower. Just eat the shit. You know what I'm saying?
you know what's sad though? I'm
Genuinely, like,
I'm
intrigued?
so curious. What does this taste like?
Yeah. I feel like it's creamy. Maybe a little nutty.
I mean, there is a poo puree in there, so...
4 eggs, separated. That's very important. 25 cups. 25 cups.
No, 0.25. 0.25, a quarter cup of butter. Imagine
I was like 25 cups melted butter.
Butter
that would be
soup.
the breaking point.
butter soup with fucking
That's-
little shit turds.
You wouldn't see it in there. It's pureed. That's the idea
There's
of the
just
puree.
there's
You
just
blend it
this
in.
swirly haze in the middle of the butter.
I would want to take like a toothpick and make like Nick Cage's face in it, like the coffee art.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a big cup of the shit.
This is super important, okay? Sift together dry ingredients. Only the dry ingredients. Combine milk, egg yolks, butter, and dog poo. So hard to say. No, dog poo is fine, but it's dog poo puree.
Oh, wait. Dog poo puree.
Butter and dog poo puree. Puree. Make sure the poo is at a milky consistency. Stir into dry ingredients until just blended. Beat eggs white until stiff and fold into batter. Pour onto hot oiled griddle about 1/3 cup at a time. Cook until tops bubble and turn and cook other side. Dog poo can be substituted with cat, goat, or bird. This fucking guy is a genius. It's hilarious.
I appreciate
For a special treat, look at how he spelled turds. For a special treat, add a couple freeze-dried turds to the
turd spelled TERDS.
Yeah. Oh, now let's take one step back. Wait, the dog poo photo album. Single, red, brown. Oh, wow. Several large, dark brown. Wow. Painty and dark.
Wait, which one are we going to next?
Dude, this guy made poo pictures with like Microsoft Art. No,
Wait. Can we check out the Swedish crap cake?
Yes. Yeah, let me read that off to you.
All right.
Swedish crab cake. Ingredients: 200 grams butter or margarine, 300 cc's of sugar, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon vanilla sugar, 25 pieces of crab, 4 bitter almonds, 300 cc's of flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 150 cc's cold milk, mixed sugar, and melted butter. Add eggs 1 at a time.
You want to know where the coronavirus stemmed from?
This motherfucker.
This dude's over here eating shit.
This dude's over here making shit into 5 seconds. He probably owns a restaurant and fucking hates people. And he's like, "Oh yeah, best. Are you kidding me? Are you being real right now? These are really the best pancakes you've had in your whole life. Thank you. That means the world to me. You can have a whole helping on the house."
I wish that there was a video segment, dude. I wish there was.
We could make one for it, dude.
Oh God, man.
We could make one for it. We could make
My
fake
apartment
dog
would
shit
smell
with Snickers.
so
No,
bad.
Snickers. You have to substitute. We commit to
No,
100%,
I'm not
but it's Snickers.
substituting. If I'm gonna actually do this, I'm doing it. I need to see what this tastes like. I've
might
got
wanna
a
go on
dog.
Craigslist and find
You got a
used
dog.
oven.
There's no excuses for this.
Yeah, my dog's poop tastes like shit though. It's disgusting. I've had it like twice.
Yeah, but have you ever made it into a poop puree though?
You're an innovator, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Or you got to give them like something so that they have a little bit of diarrhea, so that it just comes out as a puree.
Dog poo puree.
Wee wee.
Wee wee. Add eggs 1 at a time.
Dude, you literally need to have it in there for 50 minutes. You're gonna literally be baking dog shit for 50 minutes, dude.
Idea.
This one doesn't specify what poop,
Idea.
though. This one just says 25 pieces of crap.
Yeah, it's whatever you want to. You can mix and match. It's fine.
Human crap?
It's like instead of only eating the red Skittles, you throw a mouthful in your mouth.
So you probably had 25 individual pieces of crap come out your asshole from...
25? 25?
I would think so.
At least.
Yeah, at least.
That's on the light side.
All right, so let's
I have
divulge...
an idea super fast.
Okay.
That idea.
Wow. It almost sounded like you went in reverse for a second.
I think I did. Yep, I felt my butthole like. I felt
Rico, did you
pressure on
put
it.
him in reverse? Anyway, go ahead.
Fucking Rico. Yo, so this is the perfect website for someone who wants to get away with baking pop brownies. Now, I don't recommend that you bake them in the same oven, which you could. Flavor infusion is
Or
real.
the same pan.
Or the same house, you know, but it's the same pan. It's definitely the same pan. Just put a little aluminum foil between the two. You're good, dude. You're good to go. But I was thinking, Who on earth would be like, oh my God, call the cops on the neighbor. I think they're creating pop brownies, when all you smell is roasted dog shit or bird shit.
Could you imagine the look on the cop's face when he knocks on your door and you open the door and that hot wave
Dog
of
puree?
shit?
Puree?
Poupre?
Puree?
They have a buffalo patty chili. What the hell is that?
That is what I'm having for dinner tomorrow. Because you know dogs gotta poop.
I don't think there's any shit in this one.
There sure is. You just have to look for the...
Oh, mushed bison pies. Let me just go in the backyard real quick and have my bison take a fucking...
Hey, Bessie, you gotta go. Oh, she's got a plumper. Okay, hold on. Let me find the part where it mentions brown the bison meat. Wait a minute. Is this actually just bison?
No, there's mushed bison pies. So there's actual
wait,
ground
the
bison
buffalo
in it.
patty
Yeah.
chili.
Yeah,
Just
so you're
ground
making
bison.
chili out of the bison, and then you're taking the bison's shit, and you're literally putting the chili on top of the... I think that's what they're getting at here. Bisons
but I
are
don't
everywhere if you look, so find one, follow it with a bag to catch one of those pies. Those spelled THOUGHS.
Then buy some bison meat. The New Mexico chili powder might be had from one of a number of mail order resources if you don't have a local store.
The Rotel tomatoes
I'm not
are
interested
hot,
in this one,
but
I'll
you
tell
can substitute regular tomatoes to cool it a little, but it's going to be hot anyway. Brown the bison meat. Bison is lean and clumpy, so add a little oil to break it up as you brown it. I really do appreciate the details to like all of the cooking instructions, though.
Feces pieces pie.
Add onions and garlic and mush patties. But I'm confused because they said earlier, follow it and catch it with a bag. Like, follow the buffalo and catch one of the pies in the bag. So are you implying that it just comes out of their ass as a pie already made? And it's good to go?
Pie. It's a poo pie, dude. But here's the idea, right? I'm thinking if you go up behind it with a really loud motorcycle, you kind of like have to walk the motorcycle up to them, and then once you start it, you can literally cause them to turbo excrete. They can turbo plop, just shooting shit out of their asshole like a fucking turret.
Oh, okay. So if you click this little, wow, this has been on for a long time since the year I was born. 1994 is when it was established.
I remember this from
Are you
when I was
kidding
like
me?
10, dude. I do. I remember this when I was like 10, but
This
I didn't think
website
it
is
was 20 then.
25 years old? Who is this legend? Why is there a banana at the bottom of this page?
Dog ruins baby's first walk.
What does it
That is
go
the
to?
Only video that
The
he has on
banana
the
that
blog.
changed my... What is this website, dude? Click the banana at the bottom of the page right now.
No, I'm looking at the only video he has on his blog. It says, sometimes forces align to produce a monumental moment in history. This is one of those times. It says, dog ruins baby's first walk. And it's an old video.
Lydia, come over here. Walk to Grandma. Or walk to the chair. Just walk somewhere. No, Mom.
Are you watching this?
Yeah. Oh, I see why you laughed out. She just made a buffalo pie right there, man.
This is so wholesome. This fucking website has everything, dude.
Wow, that's incredible, man.
Oh, dog poo page on Tumblr.
That is incredible. The dog poo photo album. Let's see what we got here. No. Welcome to the dog poo page. At this website, we explore the wide world of the common and not so common dog poo. They literally have an archive of dog
poo?
shit pictures here, dude.
A poo with digested crayon in it.
Dude, are you?
A couple of nice dark brown ones. Some brown stuff.
Come
Small
on,
white
nice
pile.
dark brown.
And another. Oh, yo,
Are
scroll
you
down and look at and another. That's
Ew,
a massive
dude.
pile of poop. Yo, that's a lot of poop, dude. Look at the large
Dude,
piles.
what is this, bro? Who paid to have this website up for 25 years, dude? The Art of Poo. What's this? Poo Poems. Mike Fullerton, The Spring Song by Mike Fullerton. Is that the legend who's established this website? Mike?
Where? Wait, awards received? No way.
There's sunshine through my window, it's spring outside the door, but even though the weather's fine, I don't want to see no more. 'Cause where the snow was clean and white and covered up the ground, there's lots of little doggy piles and they're ugly and brown.
Where the fuck are you, dude? Dog parts.
Go to the Art of Poo.
Hold on, I'm playing the dog body part game right now. Add the front legs.
All right,
Sure, we
let's
can do it.
check. Let's check
Add the
that
back
out.
legs.
Oh wow.
Add the head. You have a dog now. Wow.
Wait, what? Okay, add the head.
Damn, dude.
What the fuck? That was so stupid. I literally clicked 2 boxes. It's not even a puzzle.
The banana that changed my life. I'm waiting for the banana to do something. Is it doing something?
No. Yeah, looks
Oh,
like
the spring song or poo poems? Which one?
no, the art of oh, the spring song. That's what it was. I got those winter snows are melting and revealing all the dog turd blues. What the fuck?
The dog likes to poo. He's good at it too. It smells and oozes, but oh, does it cruise? The best of poo, bird turd, horse shit, cat litter, bull crap, cowboy, buffalo chip, doggy dodo. That's stupid.
What?
Poo is poo, and poo goes down the loo. It goes down ooh bend, and out the other end. Into the sea it goes, and stepped on by people's toes. Poo. Poo, it's a wonderful thing. Smushy and squishy and all around fun.
This is concerning because these poems about poo are all written by different people. And there's like 6 submissions here.
Poo is a wonderful thing. Smushy, squishy, and all around fun. You can eat it and you can also squeeze it through your hands. Poo.
Wow, what a
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
wait.
Get a poo. He did it in Shaggy Slipper. When Shaggy put it on, what a pong. It made him shake and quiver. That's fucking awesome.
That was a good one.
That was fucking awesome.
You gotta fucking snap, dude, after every poem.
Can we get off this website because I feel like it's just toxic.
I think we've pretty much explored the entire thing at this point, so.
Yeah, that was a done experience. I can definitely write that off my bucket list after I write it on.
My shit list. Shitler's lynch.
I'm so
Shitler's
Lynch.
lynch.
Oh my god. So I don't think I'm gonna send any fart clips to you for a while. I feel like I'm just totally.
Why do I feel like one's about to just erupt?
No, that's just my kidneys.
Oh. Well, hey, you know, that was great. I think we covered a lot. And I think we had a great time.
I don't think we're done though. I think we need to end off on something else. I am not ending this podcast on shit.
All right, what are we going to now?
Piss.
Yeah, let's find a piss website.
Good thinking, dude. It's almost like I thought of it.
Piss ass. Rico, put us back on just the face cam. Thank you.
Gotta buy that guy beer one day.
I can't believe that was actually like a thing.
I remember seeing it a long time ago.
Oh, so you knew about it?
I did. I when I clicked on it, I recognized it right away, but I haven't seen it in so long that, like, it's been so long that the last time I saw it, my brain completely worked differently. So it was almost like actually going through it for the first time.
I could. Oh, how's that ham? Oh man, yeah, that was good. Oh, you wanted to end with a little ASMR?
Yeah, we could do that. But I feel that we should talk about. You really hit something before that struck me as interesting. Right?
There are buffalo everywhere. Follow it and you will get...
Yeah. Follow it with a doggy bag. Ooh, and now I smell poo.
Did you check yourself?
Like, what are you doing, Scoob?
I'm Scooby, and Scooby loves to eat poo. Ooh.
This is not a foreign subject. This is not anything that will be news to people. News. See what I did there? I refuse to watch the news for more than like 50. Over my whole life, the only things that I see to be credible on the news are things that I see like this. If I see a car burning with my own eyes, right? It always goes like this. Man suspected of arson because he fucking blew a car up. I don't care. For all I know, that's fucking bullshit. You know how it goes with all the manipulation and controlling people's thoughts. I'll believe what I see. If I see a car on fire, I'm like, well, would you look at that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Automobiles are combustible. Isn't that wonderful? And so is propane. But, and like the only other thing that I've ever believed is like the weatherman. If he's like, it's currently 60 and raining, and I'm like, it's 60 degrees out, yeah. And I look out the window and I'm like, yeah, it's rain. Yeah, he's right. Or if they're like, High Point Regional High School, 90-minute delay. That's it. Otherwise, I fucking hate the news. I hate the news. I don't give a shit about any fucking thing that they are potentially saying about the coronavirus, because to me that is not a credible source of information whatsoever. Not a trusted source of information.
Yeah, I think that's different for our generation than it is for the older generations. I feel like the older generations are a little less...
That's how they tune into the world.
Yeah. I think that they're a little less... I think that they're less open-minded to, like, the way that we think.
Yeah, like us thinking it's bullshit. They're like, are you kidding me? Did you see the news today?
Right. And then you just kind of like, okay, who cares? Like, it's just a bunch of whatever somebody else wants you to say, pretty much.
Yeah, I find it all ridiculous. So like, I'll hear people at work talk about, you know, all the new things that they had seen on the news, or like something, but just it's always news. Oh, what do you like to watch? Oh, I like to put on the news. I like to watch conferences. I like to watch this, blah blah blah, political that, blah blah blah. And I'm always like, no matter what you are putting on, the idea behind that showing is views. The idea behind that showing is profit, income. Like, there was a time where the news was a source of updating other people in the world or the US about what's going on in other places of the US without you having to read it in a paper or having to hear it from old Darla, who was just over there about a month ago. You know, it was a way for, it was incredible. There was a time where it was awesome. There was a time where it was, you could literally find out about what's happening on the East Coast from the West Coast of the world, or the US.
Mm-hmm.
I keep talking as though like the world outside the US is just like, oh, it's fake. It ain't real. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck kangaroos. Punching little bastards. And it's clearly got to a point where like it's like any other fucking reality TV show. And the problem with the news is because it still has that word slapped on it. You know, you can get some information, like I said, that car's on fire. But there's always some kind of manipulating story that they really want to get a reaction out of people. They really want to, like, you know, take control of people's emotions. They really want, like, if there's a chance for them to share some information that, you know, won't lash back on them, but could really stir the pot, they're gonna release it. They're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? It's become less about honestly keeping people in sync and more about just fucking making everything a goddamn mess, man. My exhaustion with the world is the fact that we are evolving, in my opinion, in the wrong way. We've hit a certain point where it was like, oh, computers, we can connect from all around the world. We can play video games from all around the world. I can video chat my nephew who's in the military, and he's all around the world. Like, there's so many reasons that technology was amazing and can still be amazing, even though 95% of it's taken for granted now because it's been so fucking normal for so fucking long that but that's where it ends. Like,
I always say it'd be so funny to watch the world go a day without the internet. Internet's just gone. What are you gonna do?
Gone. Oh my god, I would look outside and be like, huh. And like climb trees.
Well, would you
and, like,
look at that?
Lick sap off of trees and stuff and go around and clip grass with fucking scissors. No, but fuck, what was I saying? Oh, that we've clearly evolved. We've devolved. We've hit a point where, like, now it's like, well, I mean, haven't had a world war in a long time, and you know, we're getting a little bored. I don't want to have a dick anymore. Let me try the other one, see if I like that better. You know what I mean? And that's a really awful, humorous elaboration on the fact that I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, the news is one good example of like how we've devolved. You know what I mean? It's just not an honest fucking, it's not an honest thing anymore. It's not awesome anymore. You know, people have so much time and so much entitled freedom on their hands that they feel they can just do whatever the fuck they want, and everyone else should just have to deal with it. Like, I genuinely miss when you had men, women, and gay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like, yeah, man, I love my wife. She got a sweet booty, you know? And then, like, Carl next to you would be like, yeah, not really my taste. I'm into you. Oh, okay. All right, Carl. Well, listen, you got to keep away from me, buddy. I love you and everything, but I don't really feel that way towards you. You know, now it's like, I love my wife. She got a sweet booty. And then it's like, yeah, when I'm done transitioning, I'm going to look just like her, you know? And that person is now spending, like, there's so many people out there that spend so much fucking time on things that, yes, they believe that improves their lives, but it does not improve us as a whole human race. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but I think it's gotten to the point to where there's so many of us now that agenda doesn't really even matter. And, like, I think people forget that we are, like, we're animals. That's what we are. We're a species, and we're working progressively towards a better future, whatever that may be. But it's gotten to the point where, at least here in America, we've got ourselves so established to the point where we don't need to worry about a lot of the things that brought us together in the first place. You know what I mean? And now that we're not forced to live in a cave with just a certain amount of people, and the only way that you could build your family up and your civilization and your society up. Well, I'm not gonna go that far, but, like, you know what I mean. So now it's to the point where, like, we don't really have anything to progress towards as a society from, like, a general perspective. I mean, like, you have Elon Musk with his SpaceX program where he's trying to land on other planets and the moon and all of that great stuff, and he has his own personal agenda that he wants to fulfill, which is great, but not everybody has that anymore, and that was not the way that it was a long time ago, because we all kind of had to figure everything out, you know what I mean?
I just feel like the overall health of the human race, we'll say specifically across the United States, is just fucking not evolving.
Well, I think the problem is now it's become a point where it's almost like a disease, because people are spending way too much time on their phones, and we're starting to see a massive shift with how everything works. With, like, look at all these kids that are getting paid buco bucks for making Instagram posts and making YouTube videos and making blogs, and how much advertisers are paying for, you know, little 30-second ads on people's videos and things of that nature. You know what I mean? It's kind of like all of a sudden now, like, you don't have to go and work a really hard demanding job. You don't have to go to college and take all this money out and learn a really specific skill and do all of this stuff. You could literally just go on the internet and
sell pictures of your feet.
Sell pictures of your fucking feet, dude, and paint your fucking toenails a couple times a week. We could do that. You know what I mean? And we could make probably great side money doing that shit.
I don't have pretty toes.
It don't matter.
Toe is like 3 feet.
We'll Photoshop.
Like this long.
Yeah, dude. Somebody will have a fetish for that shit.
And still have, like,
I guarantee you, long big toe gets searches on
big
Google.
Daddy toes.
Yeah, big.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy toe. Daddy toe. What's the toe next to the big toe? Is it the index toe?
To the big toe?
Right next to the big toe.
I thought that the index toe was the one next to the pinky.
What? No, it's this one.
Yeah, but isn't this... Well, this is your index finger, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then that would be your... So then what is this? Your Chinese middle finger?
Yeah, that's the under 18 fuck you. That's the PG fuck you. Rude, man. Come on, stop that. Stop. Mike! Mike! To me, the most challenging thing as a human being is each and every one of us. Each human being is their own fucking project that 9 times out of 10 is not managed properly by ourselves, not maintained properly, and not guided properly. And you have all these people who fall under those categories, who go out and then have these agendas where they end up wasting their fucking time, because them as people in their own roots are dysfunctional, unhealthy, maybe even toxic people who are not working on themselves. And I see so many people out there focusing on problems where they think that other people are the solution. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So many things.
Well, that other people are the solution, and other people are to blame for all their problems. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I'm not gonna say that, like, people don't have it rough and come from rough upbringings and all of that happy horse, because we all do. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a different story. But what it comes down to is, it's like, if it's happened to you before, wouldn't you want to do something to change it so that it doesn't happen in the future, or maybe to your kids or something of that nature?
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, like, I don't know. If you've never been taught any different, it's difficult, you know. You kind of have to seek the answers yourself. But that's what separates the people that, you know, so to speak, make it, and the people that just kind of run in circles their whole life, you know.
It's like, why is little Timmy so focused on, you know, how people refer to his identity, his gender identity, if he himself is incredibly dysfunctional?
Well, that's why I don't really typically talk about, like, any of that stuff, because it does not matter. And when you make it matter, it makes me believe that you have a different underlying agenda. You know what I mean? It's like, why do we need to bring it up? If you just want to be kind of looked at like everybody else, but accept it at the same time, well, that makes me different than you, but you don't see me boasting about this, and this, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't need to be talked about. It's just something that you kind of can keep to yourself. And I guess if the circumstance is there, you could share that piece of information. But I think that's the problem. I think people are just becoming too obsessed with going out there and telling everybody this great piece of information and wanting everybody to accept them for it, when they should really just go about living their own lives. And if it comes up, great. I think we're to a point now where the vast majority of people with a level head are going to, you know, not really care. I mean, of course, unless it affects their relationship with that person. In some
You ever
way.
meet people who are so they're you ever meet people who you feel they literally do fucking nothing with their lives and do not progress at all because all they do is post on social media about every little thing that's happening in their lives or all the goals that they want to make?
That's why
like
I stopped posting on social media.
Like they'll start. Oh, I'll never stop. Hashtag meme life. They'll start.
Well, that's not. That's like, that's
yeah,
different.
It's turbo sharing,
Right?
But you know, they'll start going to the gym, and then the next day, you know, or not even the next day.
They got a gym picture.
That night they got a gym picture, and they're like, "I want to change my life. I'm tired of feeling this way."
And then you don't see any other pictures because they go one time for the picture, and then that's it to get some attention. That's the world we live in now.
I feel that the point to bring across there is our own energies. You know what I mean? Like when I'm doing something and I'm determined to do it, you ain't gonna fucking know about it. Because I'm a personal person. Because you know, I'm consistently working on myself. I'm working on my goals, and I need to keep that inside myself and work on that. And eventually, other people will see that change, and maybe comment on it, maybe not, maybe recognize it, maybe not. But there's a lot of people out there who they'll make a goal and they'll, you know, share that energy, open up that goal to someone else and just destroy it and not do it. I've been there myself. I'd wanted to do something and then would tell someone about it, and then I would have no will to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. You know what I mean? Almost like I got the reward before I put the work in. You know, there'd be a lot of times where I'd be like, "Hey man, I want to lose weight. You know, I'm tired of feeling like crap, and I just want to feel like this again, blah, blah, blah." And they'd be like, "Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Like, good for you. You know, I'm really proud of you, blah, 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 blah. You know, you're going to do great. It's going to be great." And it's just like,
Yeah, nothing ever comes from it.
Yeah, you know, like, I want to go to school and learn how to sing. Oh, man, you're going to sing amazing. You know, for me, or in my perspective, life is a very personal journey. And with that being said, everyone needs to shut the fuck up and just work on their goals and focus on their goals. You know, and when you get together, talk about important topics. And when you get together, you know, talk about, I don't know, what you want to do or once again, important topics, and stop, you know, revolving all of our open will around our egos. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what we've got going on. It doesn't matter, you know, what kind of goals we have. People shouldn't be, you know, people shouldn't be Instagramming their lives.
Right.
People should be focusing on them, you know. And I don't even like if I succeed at something. Look, I'll post a motorcycle on there. It's an object, you know what I mean? It's an object that I love, and it's cool, it's good, pretty, whatever. And I love the idea of sharing that with someone, and someone else may be enjoying it. It's the same reason I share memes. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna fucking
sit here and take a picture of my food, and then sit here and take a picture of my ass at the gym, and then sit here and take a picture of my fucking bathroom towel so everybody knows what color I'm using this week. Like, exactly.
And every success that I've ever had, I'm not going to throw out there so people can give me recognition for it.
But I would also, at the same time, it's kind of good, because I think there's a big distinct difference between people who take action and people who just talk about shit. And I feel like when you see a Facebook profile now, or like an Instagram profile, it's easy to see who's doing shit and who's just talking about doing shit. You know what I mean? Because you develop a sense for it. And it's easy because let's say somebody posts that gym picture and then like, 6 months to a year goes by and then you're going to see the progress. You know what I mean? So if that person's full of shit or not.
Yeah.
And like something like losing weight is not easy. You know what I mean? I figured out after like 7-8 years of doing all of the wrong shit what worked for me. And it took a long time. And I'm not even
the same thing that worked for me.
It is the same thing. I mean, it works for a lot of people. You know what I mean? But like, I've also done a lot of the things that other people have recommended that does not fucking work. Like go to the gym every fucking day of your life and eat an apple afterwards, and that's it. And I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, but I don't want to get all on a gym tangent. Oh my God, can you hear my neighbors? Like pounding around up on the ceiling? Dude, the people that live above me are so fucking loud. It's the most obnoxious.
What is it, brick feet?
Yeah, brick feet. That's definitely a refrigerator feet.
Boom, boom, boom,
And
boom.
it's like right now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Eastern Standard Time, but it's like this will go on till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then they're up at like 8 or 9 in the morning, and I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck do you people do? Number one, for work, but like just in general, like what the fuck are you doing up there that there's so much noise, and you're literally making my lighting fixtures rattle?
They're just fucking lazy asses with the way they walk, man.
Dude, my kitchen light, the way that they walk triggers the kitchen light to like unscrew a little bit so that it goes out, but then they'll like pound around again and then it'll go back on for a little bit. It's so bad. I've thought about going up there and like confronting them about it, but it's like, what good can come from that? You know what I mean?
A lot. Seriously. When I first moved into the condo here, I work on Saturdays. Most people don't work on Saturdays. Friday night, I would hear music, yelling, singing, feet, fucking everything. Nope. The first night, I went to put my shoes on, go out the door, go knock on their door, because when I have to, I don't mind being an asshole, but not in like a harmful way. Being an asshole, especially with I'll knock on the door and be like, hey, so I live downstairs.
You give them that long pause and smile too.
Yeah. I live downstairs, and I actually have work tomorrow. And then I just let people fill in the blanks. You know what I mean? And I'm a bigger guy, so I feel that when you are a larger individual, you can get away with saying less and doing more. Right. So like you knock on the door and open it and just be like, hey, I live downstairs. I need to get to bed, and I need to wake up for work in the morning. Saturday is literally the most important day of my work week. But before that even happened, and it's actually really funny, we could probably do a whole bit on this. Kate was like, no, actually, I got their number. And I was like, what? She's like, I got their number, and the guy told me that he owns the place above us, and if there's ever any noise problems, that we can text or call him, and he'll take care of it. I'm like, okay. So got the number, and the first fucking night, I texted him, and I'm like, hey man, it's insanely fucking loud up there. I gotta work tomorrow. Is there any way we can help me? And it's two guys, like Kyle and something else, another typical white boy name, and
Ryan or something.
Yeah, something stupid. And he texted him literally like 30 seconds later. Wait, on your screen, it's probably volume up. And I'm like, no fucking shit. So like from then on, like the owner would be like down in Florida for something, or here or there, and I'd text him, and he eventually gave me his tenant's number / roommate, and I could just text the guy. But I got to the point where like I learned the guys had a really good sense of humor, and I would say something like, it's really hard to sunbathe in my bathroom with all that ruckus. You know what I mean? Just like random shit. And then oh my God, I'm so sorry, man. You know, like a really serious response. Then I'd be like, you knocked over my 25-foot zong with all that fucking vibration from your stomping feet. You know, just like random shit like that. And then this one time, I think it was actually the very first time that I messaged his roommate. I messaged him totally fucking with him. I said something like, you know, I can't really see a whole lot from out here. But I do appreciate the layout of the living room from the balcony. Yeah. And then it was just like really quiet. It got quiet up there. And it was really quiet for a little while. And then I got a response. I bet you I still have it. This is good shit. I bet you I still have all this shit. Hold on. Whew. I think that's 199. Let me check. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a thick ass boy! Hey guy, would you mind turning the volume down and taking it easy? Or go ham 2 bars above silent mode? We own the condo below you and could probably hear a silent fart from here. More importantly, we both work Saturdays. From your neighbors in 190. Very sorry. We are on with way out. We will keep it lower moving forward. Thank you very much for reaching out. If it's ever too loud, text me. P.S. Me. I said P.S. I can smell crack from here. Never met the guy in my life. Really concerned for the health of everyone in there. I've only smelled it once before by accident. Don't want to relive that memory, and I doubt it's the Russians next door. He said,
Wow.
Ha, 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 ha. I'm laughing hysterically in my Uber. That's legendary. I really appreciate you reaching out. If it's ever too loud, doesn't matter the time of day, shoot me a text. We try to keep it low always. Can be hard to judge if you're hearing it from another apartment. And I said, oh my God, I didn't know I committed this hard. I truly don't appreciate you laughing. Dot, dot, dot,
You
dot.
really fucked with this guy, dude.
Oh man, I didn't give a fuck. 2 people died that night. You're really not smoking crack cocaine? I'm writing out sounds on the whiteboard and the timeline of everything that's been going on up there. That would make a lot. This is fucking hilarious. Would make a lot more sense if you guys were into some serious drugs. I can't tell whether you're beating your meat to Fortnite or doing lines off each other's run-on doorknobs or straight bro jobbing each other. Can't, in parentheses, can be a bro helping a bro with a muscle cramp to full-on fellatio bro.
Wow.
Also, I could have swore this number hit me up for nudes a couple weeks ago. If you're into 287-pound dudes, hit me up, boo. 20% off just for you.
Oh my God, dude.
One day I tallied all. I just kept going on. One day I tallied all the times I heard you fart from my couch. It was only 6. I could count the syllables too. So basically, when you party, you throw me in a white van and make me party too.
Wow.
Dude, this is fucking gold, man. He said, I'm like, ... really, really straight. ... But I can ask my roommate, ? And I said, me too. It's just business. As they say, $20 is $20. He already owes me money. Been chasing him for it for weeks.
That's what he said. Oh.
I said that. He said, $1 to touch it, $2 to see it, and I said 10 to watch me touch it. He said $3 to touch it while I touch my toes, and I sent the GIF of
Jack Nicholson.
He said $4 to touch it while I touch your toes, $5 for a BJ. It's just business. Bro jobbers coming to a couch near you.
Wow.
Oh my god. But that's how I would talk to these guys.
That is something, man.
The one day, I said, I can hear your voices more than anything. No, I'm not on your balcony, in case you might wonder. I was on his balcony. I'm just kidding.
Actually.
No. But I'm going to send you this because I think that you're going to find this hilarious.
That is really funny, man. The fact that you fucked with that guy right off the rip and didn't even know who he was, that is just too funny.
That's how I go about life. I'm just quiet about it, you know what I mean? You don't hear me talking
You don't
about
expect it. Man, that is too good.
Here, I'm going to send this shit to you. I'm sure you're going to show this to Jordan, and I'm sure she's going to get a laugh out of it.
No, for sure. I'll definitely show it to her tomorrow when she's awake.
God, it's fucking hilarious. Jesus Christ. I did not think it was going to be that funny.
That was great, man. What a story.
I think we have one hell of a fucking first episode to edit.
Yeah, it's we're almost going on 2 hours now. I filled it, Mike. I filled it.
Dude, that was easy. That was easy.
That was easy.
I filled it, Mike?
We should make, instead of like a that was easy bussin', a that was easy button, we make like different buttons that just say different things, and you could
Bro job.
you could literally record it, dude. We'll just mass produce them here in America.
What do you want? Give me something.
Who's there?
Imagine Daddy Chill.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy Chill.
Daddy, maybe you should calm down.
Ten seconds.
You timed it?
Now I can fit more ham.
What the hell is even that?
This was easy, man. This was certainly easy. And I think that one of the most important things is you and I have the ability to like open a line of communication and just express.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some dead space, but I think that the more and more we do this, and we didn't really have a really good itinerary either. We had Amanda Bynes, and we had the coronavirus. That's what we had to work with.
And we ended up going off a stint with poop and me fucking with my neighbor.
That website was nuts. I could not believe that was a legitimate thing.
Actually, I don't think I saw a single nut. Yeah, definitely no peanuts.
Yep.
Nothing like that. That was killer though, dude. That was I genuinely think that was awesome for a first fucking episode. That was awesome for a pilot. That could have been boring as fuck. That was my concern. My concern is we would get on here and it would be like so
No. Boy. Do you want to close us out then for like the and then I guess I'll transition to like
don't transition. Everyone else is doing it.
You know what I mean? I'll put on a screen that's got our social media. Well, this one does, but put our outro screen up and
yeah. How do you want me to transition?
I don't know. I guess just thank the fucking people for tuning into our heap of bullshit, heap of dog shit.
Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate you stopping by, and we really enjoyed making this video. And if there's anything that you think you want us to talk about in the future, anything that's maybe trending near you but has not hit us, let us know. We'll do some research, and we will certainly talk about it.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day.